Hi, my name is Celina, also known as Celina Spooky Boo, and I'm here today with famous birthdays. If I had to choose a dream vacation and where I would go and what I would do, I really want to go to Ireland. I feel like I've seen so many movies about it and I've seen so many cool things. And like, I'm not even a drinker, but I do want to spend like just a whole night bar hopping and listening to the awesome music and, you know, the accents of all the awesome people. What advice would I give my past self? Stop caring what people think. Truth is, they're usually not even thinking about you, and if they are, then they're fans. Do you know what I mean? Too much of what people say holds us back, but the truth is, you got one life, and who's living it? You're living it. So do it. And don't care. If I could meet anyone, alive or dead, who would I want to meet? I want to meet Brittany Broski. I just want to have a sleepover party. I live for her late night TikToks, and one day might happen. It's okay if it doesn't. It's fine. I'm not for everyone. If I could meet someone dead, though, oh my gosh. Honestly, I would really like to meet Marilyn Monroe, and I feel like that's really cliche, but I feel like there's so much mystery surrounding her death, and I just want to know what really happened. What advice would I give someone who wanted to start being a social media creator? The truth is, it is a dog-eat-dog kind of world, and there's always someone there ready to replace you. And my advice is, don't think about that. Put yourself out there. Don't put a version of yourself out there. Put exactly who you are out there. Because there's a lot of people trying to be the same kind of people, but there's only one you. What is one of my biggest pet peeves? It would have to be ask-holes. Ask-holes. A-S-K-H-O-L-E-S. People who ask for your advice all the time, but never take any of it. And mean people. Why do you choose to be mean? Break the cycle. Be a sweet bean. What is one of my most embarrassing moments? Oh, are you ready to get into this? I had my gallbladder removed in 2016, and I went to go pick something up off of a buy and sell site, and it was a door, okay? And this was a couple weeks after the surgery, and if you've had gallbladder surgery, you know that nothing works right for a very long time after. If you eat anything, it immediately wants to leave your body, okay? So I went and I picked up this door, and I was driving back, and I'd had a Happy Meal. And then it happened, and I had to go. So I pulled over on the side of this country road. There was this abandoned looking building out to the side. I'm like, no one's going to see me. I'm hanging off the side, the passenger side of my truck, and I am doing what I need to do. And then I hear children laughing. That building, that was a school. It was a school full of children. I think of those children often, and I hope they're okay, because I am not. When did I first go viral? Now this one's controversial. A lot of people think it was my sleepwalking videos, but I actually had almost 10 million followers before I even ever posted that. Honestly, the first video I ever posted, it was a fart. It was all about a fart. It was. And then it was tie-dye, and then it was doing whoopee cushion pranks in bathrooms. So if you've been around for a long time, maybe you remember that. What's my goal and where do I hope to be in 3 years from now? Honestly, there's a lot of things in the works. I definitely have more books coming out, and I definitely have some big projects that I'm working on that I can't exactly talk about. But let's just say I want to be more mainstream. I want to be on mainstream television, mainstream movies, because I like acting. I also really love writing, and being taken more seriously as a writer is something I really hope to be. And honestly, I really hope some of those books turn into movies. The Haunting of Clandestine House? What? Who are my role models? My mom. My mom is amazing. My dad is awesome. My mom has been in a wheelchair for most of my life, and she single-handedly helped raise single-handedly, she did have my dad. He was there. Dad, I'm sorry. But she has been the strongest person in my life. She has been put up against every obstacle, and she is still here, and she is fighting every day. She is the most beautiful, strongest person, and I wish she'd live forever, because one advice I can give you, the older you get, the more you need your mom. Surprise! Also, though, my dad, because my dad has been her partner in crime. I can't leave my dad out. My dad's really good, too. I love you, Dad. Do I see social media as my long-term career path, or do I see myself doing anything else? No, because I feel like social media is this huge broad spectrum where you can do everything. I like making people laugh. I like teaching people things. I like giving people advice. I like being this place where you get to take 30, 60, 2 minutes, 10 minutes out of your day and have a break from whatever's going on in your life. and just be yourself again and smile and forget about the things that are making you feel poopy. So I want to make that long term. I'm not going to be a biochemist, and I'm not going to be like a nurse or something, because that's too much responsibility. What's something most people who follow you don't know about? Weirdly, a lot of people don't know about my podcast still. I've been doing it since 2014. A lot of people don't know I'm a writer. And for some reason, every time I come out with another makeup product, people are like, wait, you own a whole makeup company? I do. I'm no guru, but I put this stuff on my face every day. It's a nice juicy time of day where I like to chill. So I'm like, I'm going to create makeup that's exactly what I want it to be, and maybe other people will like it. And surprised they do. I made a palette about poo. Who else was going to do it? Oh, they probably also don't know that I'm super antisocial and I never leave, and I'm actually really shy in public. And I always have headphones in. And people always think I'm mean because they'll say something to me in public, but they don't know that I have AirPods in. Stress. What are my favorite movies of all time? Why are these so hard? I'm a horror fanatic, so I love like the Insidious and the Conjuring movies, but some movies that are really close to my heart are The Virgin Suicides, White Oleander, and honestly, Mean Girls forever. Who were the first creators that I followed on social media? Now that's an interesting one. I don't remember, but I do remember some of the first that followed me. And I saw this little blue check mark and I was like, who is this? Because they had already always been on my list. And it was Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio followed me before she was even like Charlie D'Amelio. And then over the process of this, Dixie followed me. Have we ever talked? One time when she was at the beginning, she sent me like, I sent her a heart and she sent me a heart, but never again. But that's cool. They out there living those big lives. And probably some of the first people that I ever followed, I love Call Me Chris, love. And then I definitely followed some of the OGs. I've always been one of those people that's really interested in smaller creators. I follow so many smaller creators, and I'm always sitting there going like, why are they not blown up? Why are they not the biggest creators on this app? The hidden gems, the little hipster indie people, that's who I like. Who are my favorite social media people to follow? Oh my gosh, this is so easy. Let's just name them off. Chris Collins, Sam and Colby, Hope Schuig. I'm saying Schuig. I hope that is right. Zozo Rowe, Haley and Kendra, Lord Cord. I'm literally looking. I love Stasia and really very crunchy, the crunchy mom. I'm not even crunchy, but I am fully entertained. And the guy who's a teacher who does like the kids in his classroom, and that slays. I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning watching those the other day. If I could have one superpower, what would it be? Easy, invisibility, because I am curious and sneaky and I want to know what you're doing. And also, it would be really cool to be naked all the time. That's true. Which one of my accomplishments am I most proud of? Well, first, obviously reaching a bunch of people and making them smile, but I think it's writing my books and the fact that I just haven't given up. I'm still here and I'm having a good time. And I want to make you smile, okay? If I could find out one thing about my future, what would it be? I just want to make sure and know if my husband gets better. And that's something a lot of people don't know, is that he's dealing with a really bad brain injury. And in the future, I just envision all the time him better. And I hope that he gets to get there. And I'd love to know that. Like, come on, throw me this happy ending. Do I have any hidden talents? Okay, not many people can do this. Can you do this? It's like on the roof, or I can roll my tongue. Yeah. Can I do anything worth anything? No, but that's all right. Guys, this has been Celina's Spooky Move for Famous Birthdays, and I hope you have the best day ever.